Hey family, so look, I was awakened at 4 o'clock this morning. I had this really very profound dream, and it appears I was going through this dark house, and it was like, to me, I thought I was just my ultimate goal was just to make it to the other side. I didn't know it was a competition until I got to the very end, or the last room, and I looked to my left or my right, and I saw my mom with this guy, and at the time I didn't know who this guy was, right? And so um as I'm going through this house, I remember prep talking my daughter and myself, because it was me and my oldest daughter, and I know that she has overcome all the obstacles with me. She's been here to see people throwing darts. She's been here to see and overcome challenges with me, right? And so in this particular dream, I remember getting all the way to the very last room. And then it's like each room you go to, or that you overcome, you're awarded something. It could be something like a light bulb, a string, or something. But I remember getting to the very last room, and it was a refrigerator. And when I looked in the refrigerator, I didn't see barely anything. So I didn't realize, I wasn't going to post this video because, you know, I didn't know that this had anything to do with any relations with anyone else. But then, as I'm sitting at my computer desk, I remember God saying to post this video, right? So a lot of you have overcome obstacles, fears, challenges, and you've done it with either one or two of your children, right? And you've taught them how to overcome these things. They have seen you go through each and everything in your life. There's been times that you didn't have food in the refrigerator, but you still strived. There's times that you have given money and given resources to people that honestly did not need it, or even sometimes they needed those resources. You needed it more than them, but you were so selfless. And I remember going back through the house, and as I'm coming back through the house, from the very last room, I remember looking to my left or right, and I seen my mom and this guy. And again, at the time, I didn't know who this guy was. And so I began to rush to get to the other side, because then by that time, I realized this is a challenge, right? This is a competition. Anywho, we were awarded some light bulbs, and so I remember handing the light bulbs to my daughter, and so that she can use them to go through the challenges in every phase of every room or a part of this house. Now I remember there were lights, but they were so dim and so dark. It was like I had to overcome everything in this house, in this dream. Anywho, at the beginning of the house, I realized that this guy was my brother, right? And so I remember looking down, and I had three tens. Money just appeared out of nowhere. I had three tens, one five, and like four ones. My brother needed 10, my mom needed 10. And I kept the rest, right? Mind you, I didn't have it from the very beginning. Again, God is rewarding you for your selfless acts.